All right. Hello, hello, hello. I pressed the go live. I don't know if it's working because it just now showed the little red button to end live video. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Cassandra, aka The Prosperous Heart. And oh my goodness, are you struggling to create engagement on Facebook? Perhaps maybe you put something out there and all you hear is crickets, not even a simple thumbs up on your post or maybe even a comment. Well, I'm here to tell you that you don't struggle in this. And the reason for this is most people do not understand how to leverage what they have at their disposal. And so today I'm going to be sharing with you a solution to your issue, your opportunity for growth on building engagement on Facebook. Now, this video is not endorsed by Facebook. I did not make anything by sharing this information with you. I am simply sharing it with you because I am passionate about empowering others to create greater online success. And so I'm sharing this with you today so that you can start to consistently build up more and more engagement, to have more people see who you are, what you're about, what you're trying to get out in the world, and so that you can create more of the life that you wish to create. So, first things first, I have said that, sorry, I am checking something really fast. And I thought I had this up, but it looks like I did not. So, thank you for your patience. I have been going over, um, well, this is week 13 of my 14-part training on building engagement on Facebook. So, that means I've done over 30, 33, 36. 36. Yeah, over 36 tips on how to build engagement on Facebook. And if you want more of that, be sure to put the number 14 down below, the number 14, and I'll be sure to get that information to you. The information being all of the trainings for this particular engagement. Now, for this week, okay, well, I can't find what I was going to look for, so we'll just keep moving on because I want to respect your time. And I'm actually currently at a amazing training right now called the Video and Blog Con. Let me go ahead and put that link down here in the comments if you're interested in attending. Even if you are not able to attend live, it's only $20. I make no money from it. This is not an affiliate deal. It is totally online. You'll have access to it as long as Facebook is available. There is some amazing people that are speaking there to this weekend. And I believe part of the proceeds go to a particular nonprofit that is mentioned multiple times throughout the time so far, Get Shift Done, which I'll put a link in there for you about that so you can learn more if you are interested in checking that out. So that's one of the reasons I came on earlier today is because I'm attending that and I wanted to make sure you got the info before it was too late. All right, so back to the topic at hand, right? We have, there's so many different ways that you can create engagement. And one of the biggest ways to do so on whatever platform it is that you're trying to be seen more on is video. Video is so important. And I totally understand if you're nervous about getting on video. You know, maybe you don't feel like your hair's done right, or you don't have your makeup on, or blah, 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 whatever. I'm here to tell you that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Right now, I have the only makeup I have on is some lip gloss and a couple of concealer things to cover up some acne. Yes, I said acne. Oops. Oh gosh, I'm human, right? We all are human. But you do not have to look 100% pristine, ready to go to be able to provide value to your target market, to the people who are looking for you, to the people who are trying to learn the amazing things that you have to share, that you have to give unto the world, right? So do not allow your appearance to stop you from going on video. Now, obviously, I'm not saying you should go on there naked because that's probably against all the terms of service for every platform available except maybe, I don't know what. But what I'm saying is you don't have to look or be perfect. The people who are looking for you will find you, but you have to create content, you have to market yourself, and you have to be consistent. Okay. So video is super important. It is like key to everything because first of all, people get to see who you are. They get to see your mannerisms. They get to see your energy, right? They get to build that rapport with you, even if they've never had a conversation. So video is super important. And that's why today's training for the 14-part training, this is part 13 on how to build engagement on Facebook, and it's using Facebook Live. Okay, so As I mentioned, video is super important. Facebook puts more emphasis on live videos, like as number one top content. They push people to see more lives. The next biggest one is videos. Again, because videos are king or queen or whatever you want to say. They are super important. And so Facebook wants you to stay on Facebook as much as possible. I probably should stop saying that because that's probably a word that hits their algorithm. Book of Faces. The Book of Faces wants you to continue to stay on its platform. So so it wants to put videos in front of you. It wants to put content that you are liking in front of you, or are potentially going to like because it's by someone you enjoy or you've built engagement up with, which I've talked about before, right? So it puts more emphasis on lives and videos, top notch, okay, above all else. It pushes you up if you're doing videos, especially lives, and so it pushes you up in people's news feeds so that your profile is seen by more people. People are more likely to connect with you, watch your videos, leave comments, right? But be mindful, okay? Be mindful about doing business with your videos on your profile, because your profile is not meant to be your business page. That's what pages are for. Your profile is meant to connect, to build relationships, to be human, right? And I'm not saying businesses aren't human. I'm saying that as a profile, it's meant to be you as a person, not you as your brand or business, which really your brand is you 24/7, right? But in regards to the context of Facebook, it's meant to be who you are. Sure, you can talk about your business. You can even give tips about your business, right? But you don't want to be salesy about it. You could say, hey, I just gave 14 great tips on basket weaving over on my page. Here's the link for it. Be sure to click on it below or whatever, right? You can do stuff like that. But again, it's more for you to connect with people as a person. That's what your personal profile is for. So when you're doing videos, when you're doing lives, try to keep that in mind, but do remember that your profile is definitely going to get more people seeing your stuff than your page, unless you're using ads or you have been following consistently ways on with which to create engagement. So that's number one. Actually, I guess that's number two because I did say the makeup and the not 100% perfect thing. So you're going to get 4 tips today. So 1 and 2. We are now on number 3. So you want to ensure that you have good lighting. This does not mean that you have fancy equipment. You could have sunlight, right? If you had sunlight that was straight at your face, that would be okay. Right now, I've actually had to close my curtains partially and then also use a little bit of a light source, which is kind of dying. I should have recharged it beforehand. But I got this from Molly, the Prepared Performer. Thank you, Molly, because I'm actually in one of her coaching programs right now. And so she provided this to her new people in her program, and which I love because I was actually looking for something like this, and it's perfect because it just clips to my laptop like so. And then when I turn it on, you can't really quite see because the daylight still kind of overtakes, and it's not charged 100%. But that will help you as well, so that way your face is highlighted, because otherwise you can kind of see right now I have a little bit more shadow on this side than I do on this side. And if you don't have something to light up your full face, it can kind of look a little strange. It's not going to really truly detract too much from you, especially if your content is something that people are looking for. But it's something to keep in mind on how to improve the way that your video looks, right? To look a bit more professional, as it were. So ensure that you have good lighting. You do not need fancy equipment. Again, that was something I got as part of my membership with one of her programs. But I think I've seen stuff like that for even $20 or $30. So it really just depends. You don't have to have it. It's just something that you can add to your repertoire of tools at a later date. It is something also that you can put on your phone, which is great as well. So that's tip number 3. Tip number 4 is you can use your phone or your desktop to do lives. You do not need anything fancy. You don't need a whole fancy studio. You don't need all the tools and stuff that can help you repurpose. While it is helpful and handy, these are things that you can add slowly in as you move through what it is you need to move through in order to create momentum, right? You don't need to buy everything under the sun if you're not going to use it and if you haven't built up a system, which if you are looking for a system, please do reach out. Either leave a comment below, send me a direct message. I have I have created a coaching program for myself for my potential clients and colleagues who are looking to learn more about Facebook, learn about engagement, learn some of the tips and tricks on how to break down some of the tech and make it super easy, right? That's what I do. And so I am creating a new coaching program in order to do that, to make sure that I am providing the most value for the most people. So if you want that information, just let me know. But like I said, when it comes to videos, you can use a laptop, your phone, it does not matter. The tools and stuff is going to help you in the long run, but you have to have a system and you have to be consistent about it if you're wanting to build engagement, right? Because I personally use right now the fancy sliding stuff you see up here and this image right here. This image was created with Canva. These are both being added through the program that I use called OBS, Open Broadcast Software. Again, these are all things I'm going to be sharing with my coaching clients if you're interested. But I use this because, first of all, I'm a tech person, and I love teaching people to break things down and make things easy, because so often I have found people that feel like they can't do it, they can't figure it out, it's not for them, because they haven't found the right teacher. And so for me, I am passionate about empowering others to create greater online success. And one of my superpowers when able to do that is by breaking the tech things down to make it something that that everyone who wants to can understand and follow and implement to be able to create their success. So those are just 4 small tips on how to leverage Facebook Live to build engagement on the Book of Faces. So if you want more, again, I'm going to have one more week of this, and then I'll have a masterclass with the week after. But this is part of a 14-part training on how to build engagement on the Book of Faces. So if you want all of them and not try and find where all the videos are, which you can totally find in the video section, be sure to put the number 14. That's 1-4 down in the bottom below, and I'll be sure to send out that information to you out via Messenger. So that's what I want to share today. Again, my name is Cassandra, aka The Prosperous Heart. This was week 13 of my 14-part training on how to build the engagement on the Book of Faces. Last but not least, if you do want to attend that blog and video con that I was talking about earlier, it is not yet done. They are still going live. That's why I'm trying to do this a little bit early, so that I can go back and attend and be present. I wanted to bring this out to your attention so that you have the information as well, so you can come and join us, because it is available to you after you purchase your ticket. And you'll have some amazing, amazing content. Someday I may be bringing some of those speakers on to share a little bit about what they do. So thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful and prosperous rest of your day. My name is Cassandra, aka The Prosperous Heart. And yeah, so if you're interested in coaching with me, feel free to reach out. Otherwise, have a wonderful and prosperous rest of your day. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.